For 120 years, Glendale has been shaped by purpose, by progress, and by community. Today it stands as the fourth largest city in Los Angeles County, a place where people don't just arrive, they choose to stay, and to grow, and to build their future. Glendale is a destination. This year, Glendale supported over 285 businesses, helping to attract and retain more than 2,000 jobs, strengthening a business-friendly environment where innovation and entrepreneurship can thrive. Glendale is also recognized as one of the safest cities in the nation. This year, overall crime decreased by 20%, with burglaries down more than 15%, a direct result of proactive policing and enforcement. At the same time, the fire department continued to invest in readiness, welcoming new firefighters, expanding training, and strengthening regional emergency response systems. Behind the scenes, Glendale is constantly in motion. This year, more than 6,800 permits were issued, nearly 37,800 inspections were completed, and over 8,800 plan checks were finalized, supporting development and helping projects move forward efficiently. Across the city, the work continues. From modernizing waste systems and delivering over 90,000 new carts, to securing more than $30 million in safety funding and advancing major roadway improvements. Through Glendale Water and Power programs, more than 1,500 customers are saving over 10 million kilowatt hours of electricity and 2 million gallons of water each year. The city has also expanded clean energy efforts, adding new solar capacity, supporting over 5 megawatts of customer-owned solar, and helping install approximately 100 new EV charging ports across the community. But what truly defines Glendale are the moments in between. From honoring service, to reflecting on shared values, to celebrating alongside neighbors. These are the experiences that shape our city. And connect us to one another. "120 years later, Glendale continues to evolve while staying grounded in what makes it special. A place to live, a place to build, and a place to belong. Glendale."
Thank you, everyone. First, a little bit of advice to the mayors who will follow me. Do not schedule an eye doctor appointment the morning of your State of the City. They put those damn drops in, right? So while the doctor's putting it in, well, I hope you don't have anything important to do today. I'm like, oh, no, not really. Well, your eyes are going to be very dilated. Don't let a police officer see you. So, Chief, it's the eye drops. You know, I had an earlier version of my speech that was a little spicy, seeing as this is going to be my last chance to address the city. But thanks to our communications team, they took the red pen out. You can't say that. No, you can't say that. Don't say that. So my version is more PG, and it's not as long as it otherwise would have been. So I appreciate everyone being here today. Special thanks to my family and my grandson, Edward, who was going to sing a song for you, but communications team said, no songs by the grandkids. So, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the annual State of the City address. And let's all congratulate our award winners who do a great job. The time and dedication that you give to the city really makes us a great city. And I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for hosting this event year after year and all the hard work that's involved in scheduling all this and organizing this. And thank you for supporting our businesses. Now, Glendale is not just any other city. It is a city that's celebrating its 120th birthday. And Glendale is a chartered city with a legacy that spans more than a century. 120 years ago, in 1906, the city of Glendale was incorporated. It was intentionally designed with a long-term vision, preservation of open space, carefully planned neighborhoods, and infrastructure designed to serve generations. We did not want to be consumed by the city of Los Angeles. And it is a sentiment that still holds firm today. LA's values are not our values. Much of our core infrastructure now requires renewal and strategic reinvestment to continue functioning safely and reliably, and much like our Grayson power plant. So the city's approach focuses on protecting core services and maximizing efficiencies, addressing long-term infrastructure needs responsibly, and maintaining the character and quality of life envisioned by our founders. Now, I think you'll agree with me that safety is at the heart of our city. The Glendale Police Department achieved significant results this year. As the video said, overall crime dropped by 20%, and those rash of burglaries that we had earlier, those dropped by 15%. Glendale Fire, we can't forget our great men and women in the fire service. They added 5 new basic life support ambulances across 5 stations, improving the city's response to medical emergencies. And you can also see Glendale's progress in the places where people congregate every day. This year, we celebrated the successful grand reopening of Fremont Park, welcoming thousands of residents back to an upgraded neighborhood gathering place. And the Fremont Park renovation project was recognized with the California Park and Recreation Society's Award of Excellence in Park Planning. Our libraries welcomed over 600,000 visitors at our 7 branches. And the Summer Reading Challenge, I always loved that as a kid, let me tell you. The Summer Reading Challenge, I'm joking, set a record with 3,400 registrations, with participation increasing across all age groups. Glendale continued investing in its Sister Cities program, including a never-before assembly of the consuls general from our sister cities for a recognition event celebrating the partnerships that connect Glendale to communities around the world. It was like a mini United Nations moment. The city also hosted its inaugural Veterans Day event, a community gathering to honor local veterans. The event offered lunch and resource booths, giving veterans and their families a place to be recognized and connected to services. Behind the scenes, Glendale continued to improve essential services to ensure that the city delivers for you every day. Glendale Water and Power reached a major milestone as the Intermountain Power Project transitioned to 100% coal-free power, supporting cleaner, hydrogen-ready energy for the future. Public Works is delivering its long-awaited, by some, the long-awaited La Crescenta Avenue Rehabilitation Project between North Verdugo Road and Montrose Avenue, with street and sidewalk improvements, ADA upgrades, and, oh yeah, some bike lanes too. I had to say that. They couldn't redline that out for me. You can see Glendale's progress in how we support residents and local businesses. Major affordable housing developments like Pioneer Village and Parkview Glendale are moving toward completion, and the Glendale Housing Authority earned a HUD High Performer status, and this is our 23rd consecutive year in its Section 8 administration. We also opened Harrower's Village and Citrus Crossing just a few months ago for seniors. The Los Angeles County Economic Development Corporation recognized Glendale as the most business-friendly city in the large city category. That's great, isn't it? We all did that. And for the first time ever, I inaugurated the Mayor's Medal of Honor ceremony to recognize individuals and organizations whose distinguished service and contributions have made a meaningful difference in the lives of our residents. This year's honorees included David Ho, Service Titan, Porto's Bakery, ABC 7 News, and Ara Najarian. And there is one more special individual that we will recognize on April 14th. You can tune in for that. Now, from a regional standpoint, transportation is a core component of long-term stewardship. Through partnerships with Metrolink and LA County Metro, Glendale has strengthened its role as a connected accessibility city within Southern California's broader transportation network. Our Glendale Transportation Center, called the Ara Najarian Transportation Center, serves as a key regional hub, linking residents to commuter rail, local transit, and first-mile, last-mile connections with direct access to Union Station and regional destinations, including Los Angeles International Airport and Burbank Airport, providing reliable alternatives to driving by reducing congestion and expanding access to jobs, education, and opportunity. Now, speaking of Burbank Airport, it's not really Burbank's airport. It is an airport that we own and control 1/3 of. It's really Burbank, Glendale, Pasadena Airport. And just wait, because in October, we are going to be opening the brand new, incredible passenger terminal. And when you go, it will make your heart soar and it will give you wings. It's really incredible. These successes and many more are meaningful, and we take pride in them as we work to ensure our residents and businesses fully benefit from all these investments. But to be honest, there's a lot more to be done. For more than 120 years, Glendale has demonstrated responsible stewardship, building a community we take pride in and to continue to protect. Today, we face real challenges driven by factors beyond local control, such as state mandates that limit local decision-making and economic pressures where costs are rising faster than revenues. These conditions require difficult choices, but they do not change who we are. The City Council believes that these Sacramento power grabs are unacceptable, and we must rage against the state legislature and governor every chance we get to keep the control in our city. Just as we have year after year, we will meet this moment with the same commitment and care, ensuring Glendale remains a jewel for generations to come. If this year proved anything, it's this: Glendale shows up in everyday moments, in hard moments, and in moments worth celebrating. And if there's one message I hope this chapter of our history conveys, it is a steady commitment to keep Glendale moving forward while we preserve what makes it special. Serving Glendale has been one of the greatest honors of my life. For more than 2 decades, I've approached this role with a commitment to service, to doing what's right for our community, and helping people in both the big moments and in the everyday ones that matter most. And I hope I've done it with honesty and integrity. It hasn't always been easy. There were difficult decisions, hard conversations, and moments where I had to stand firm and fight for what I thought was right and advocate for common sense and the protection of our city from outside influence. From the vision set forth at incorporation 120 years ago to the city we are today, we have come full circle. That same commitment to stewardship, to preserving what makes Glendale special, while preparing us for the future, continues to guide us. I thank you very much for having the honor to serve you, and thank you all for being such an important part of this great city. Thank you.